Hello everyone, I'm Dan and welcome to part 16 of Creators Club here on Reesy. Hope you are all doing very well, and today we are back for another big game against Toronto FC. This time we're both top of each conference, so we're top of the West, they're top of the East. It is going to be a big game, and let's show you exactly what's been happening since you was last with us then. So we're obviously in some decent form because I just said we are both top of our conferences. And if you have a look since you was last with us for the Minnesota game, we beat Minnesota again in the return fixture, which was right after the home game. We beat them 4-2 away. We then scored another 4 against San Jose. We're scoring lots of goals. It's fantastic. Beat them 4-0. We beat Seattle 3-1. We beat Sporting Kansas City 2-0. A surprise defeat away to Portland. Kind of a defeat that was due despite because of the good form. But then we bounced back against Columbus, which was fantastic. It was a 3-2 win. We're conceding goals, but we're scoring loads of goals, so it's not too bad. And of course, on the game against Portland, we only conceded 1. We couldn't, unfortunately, find the net in that game, despite averaging about 3 or 4 goals per game. But it's what it is. You know, the rest of the performances have been absolutely superb, and today Toronto is going to be a tough opponent. If we take a look at their form as well, I mean, they drew their last game against DC United and they won 5 in a row before that. And then look at that big win streak there. I don't know how many that is. That looks like 5. That looks like 9 games they won from between March and the middle of towards the end of April. So they are a very good side indeed. If we go to the tables as well, as you can see, we are joint top. That's covering it. We are joint top of the group of the conference rather at the moment on 37 points. We have 3 games in hand over Portland, who are on point joint top with us. They're sitting in second. 3 games in hand. It's nuts. Imagine if we win them, we'll be 9 points clear at the top of the conference. It doesn't really matter about the conference. Well, it doesn't. Of course, it doesn't mean you win a cup or anything. It just means you get. I think it just means you get put through to later round of the playoffs. Toronto are flying. They've got 46 points from 19 games, only losing 1 this season. They've won 14 out of 19. It's going to be a big game. It's going to be tough. We're 4th in the overall supporters' shield, and technically we're 9 points behind them. So. Yeah, we played 2 games less, but you know we're doing very well indeed. A couple of things to go through as well. LA Galaxy approached me for a job interview, which of course I declined. We're not going to move anywhere in this series because that's just not what happens in Creator Club. Galaxy are bottom of the conference. They're 13 points from 19 games, only win 3. So seeing us top, you can see why they approached us. But why would I want to leave top of the conference, Reesy FC, for bottom of the conference, LA Galaxy? They are huge. They're someone in the comments described them as the poster boys of the MLS, and quite rightly as well. They are a big club out here. So where are they actually here? Are they bottom of the Supporters' Shield? They're not. They're 27th in the Supporters' Shield. But yeah, why would I leave? Why would I want to leave anyway? Because we've got great things going on here. I have also signed a new contract here at Reesy FC. It takes me to the end of 2024, I think. Have I got that right? Yeah, contract expires end of 2024 season. So we've got at least 2 seasons at the club. This one and another full season pretty much remaining. Hopefully we can keep our job. But the way things going, I'm pretty sure we can do. The only thing the board are pointed in with me by the looks of it is signing players under the age of 23 for the first team. They're absolutely devastated by it. Well, it's not a required target, so I'm not too fussed. We still have an A+ for the performance, which is fantastic. A+ is brilliant. We've got nothing less than a C+ here as well. Matches are pleased with the result. C+ is harsh. I think that should be an A about the results on the pitch because, yeah, look at the form. I know we've lost 1 here, we lost 2 there, but the rest have all been wins. Bit harsh. We haven't actually drawn since the opening day of the season. Which we're going to draw now, aren't we? But I'll take a draw against Toronto, I'm not going to lie. Let's get straight to the team then. And I would take a draw because we've had to make quite a few changes due to international duty. Sadiq, we scroll to the bottom here. Sadiku is out, Rusnak is out, and Max O'Leary is out as well. So that's 3 players away on international duty, which is hugely bad news for us because they are 3 very key players indeed. Because Sadiku's been picking up, he scored 6 goals this season, and he is our joint top scorer. And this is the team we've gone with then. It is McMath returns in goal, Kay, Bessler, Phillips, Toya. So the back four is the same. Kralak and Everton Luis. Pozuelo goes out wide. He's been playing in a deep line playmaker role with Kralak and Everton kind of rotating as we've been going forward. So Pozuelo's out wide. Igor Badji is out on the right. Carranza is up top. We haven't really got a choice in the way of the bench because they're the only players we can select from. But let's get straight into it then. The opposition instructions have remained, which is fantastic. So yeah, we're pinning their wing back. Is he a wing back there? No, he's a full back. We're pinning the wing back there. And yeah, we're just putting a lot of players on their weak foot because apparently a lot of them are only one-footed. And Altidore, we're going to tackle him hard apparently. I mean, I haven't left it solely to the assistant manager, but he's been getting I've done the odd one and still tweaking it myself. He's been getting it quite right, so I can't really complain. I've been doing it, looking at his advice, and I've been looking at each player for the opposition instructions he's set to see if he's right. And it turns out it's exactly kind of what I would do as well. So he is doing a good job in that respect, but I added a few myself too. But let's get straight into the game then. It is Reesy FC, top of the East Conference against top of the West Conference against Toronto FC, who are top of the East Conference, and we are underway here, 10 minutes in, and it's a drab game so far, no shots. Toronto just had their first, and hopefully we just had 3, so that's a sign of things to come. But both teams can't hit the target at the moment. 20 minutes gone. It is a throw-in here for Toronto. Here's Johnny on the ball. Back to Robinson. Robinson to Delgado. Here's Janssen on the ball. Back to Delgado. The ball's in. It's gone all the way through, and Mendes is there. And is the flag up? The flag isn't up, but is it going to VAR? I mean, I didn't think there was anything wrong with it at first view. It looked like we just completely left him on his own. And the goal is overturned. Oh, it's a foul in the build-up. This will be interesting. Apparently there was a push there. And we're not going to see a replay. I mean, we're going to take VAR's word on it. Apparently there was a foul. I didn't see it personally, but I wasn't probably paying too much attention, keeping a close eye on it. Badgie, who gets a start. A very rare start indeed. This is it's a shame we don't come back and show you the team that has been in fantastic form. It is a depleted squad. Here's Kay in the box. Kay going all the way, and Carranza's there to make it 1-0. It's his second goal of the season, 20 minutes gone, and that is fantastic for us. First highlight, and we score a goal. It's Reesy FC 1, Toronto 0. And it was good play. Badgie did well. He took it, put it all the way back to Kralak. But look how far up the pitch Kay is. He gets into the box. He gets past one man. He gets past the second. And Carranza finishes nicely indeed. I mean, Kay was rather lucky the way it ricocheted to Carranza. But that was a beautiful goal. 22 minutes gone. 1-0 to Reesy FC. As it stands, we're 3 points clear at the top of the conference with 2 games in hand. Hopefully we can keep this up. We are going to demand a little bit more from the boys. We've only literally limited them to 1 shot, which is fantastic. Toya gets the ball. Here is Badgie back to Phillips. He likes a backwards pass, Badgie, for a striker. He's playing the inside forward role today. He is meant to be a central striker, but he's getting nowhere near the team with Carranza and Sadiku in there. But here's Toya, so he's going to have to take his chance. And is that a penalty? I think it was outside the box. It looks like it's going to VAR again. To me, it was clearly outside the box. Minimum, it was on the line, but I'm sure that was outside the box. It is definitely going to be a free kick. I was wrong about the other goal, though. The disallowed goal earlier for Toronto, so maybe I'm going to be wrong again. The referee's about to make his decision. It is no penalty. No surprise it was outside the box. But are we going to see the free kick? Sometimes the free kicks, you don't even see them. But there is a highlight here, so hopefully we can score from this set piece. Kralak's ball in, headed away, and Altidore has the ball now. They're looking to counter-attack here, Toronto. Take him out. Platty on the ball now. This is very dangerous for us. We should have took it out. Took them out before they were in the box. But great defensive work by Everton Luis. And that's why he's in the team. He's aggressive. He tracks back in that box-to-box midfielder role. He gets himself forward as well. You've seen him in the series get himself a few goals. Altidore's there and he heads it straight into the arms of McMath. However, he was offside anyway, so it doesn't really matter. 38 minutes gone. It's still 1-0. We're gradually approaching half-time. I mean, there's some good ratings in there. Our wing-backs are both looking tired, and that's something we possibly need to look at. We're going to tell them not to get complacent. I don't think we've got any wing-backs on the bench, though. That's the problem. We do have Powder, to be fair. And, I mean, we're not going to make changes yet. Toya's the one I'm worried about. Look, he's really, really struggling out there.
Byron Bussey as well, the young centre-back. Is he young? I'm sure he's young. 22, young-ish. He fits the criteria of signing players under the age of 23, which, of course, the Board are furious about, even though I have been doing it. And I don't really get it, but they can't really moan when we're top of the conference and performing well above expectations. We're underway here in the second half. First highlight falling for Toronto. Good ball over the top to Platty. Not Platty. I've been reading his name wrong. It's Piatti. Apologies for that. Good challenge by Phillips. That cannot be a foul, surely. This will be a ridiculous foul, and I told you about in a game with two awful VAR decisions for penalties that have gone against us. Hopefully this is not another one, because that was ridiculous. Phillips took the ball cleanly, didn't go to ground, and quite rightly it is no penalty, and it still remains 1-0. No penalty here for Toronto FC. That would have been a travesty if that was a penalty and then equalised for it. So a throw-in deep in their own half here for Toronto. Savaletta to Johnny, and it's intercepted by Igor. Carranza's here. Carranza bends it around the keeper, and it's a superb goal. He is really taking his chance today with Sadiku, not Sudoku, Dan. Sadiku. Carranza with a fantastic strike. It's worth another look. Dispossessed here. Igor read that very well. Lovely touch of Carranza. The keeper, I'm not too sure what he's doing. He kind of stepped up to the edge of his 6-yard box, and then it just gave Carranza the opportunity to do what he did. And we are going to actually take the assistant's advice here and take off Toya and put Powder on. I mean, I don't know how Powder can play out there. Is Kay better out there? No, Powder's certainly best on the right-hand side, and we are going to confirm that one. Rest up Toya. We don't want to lose him through injury. He's been very good for us this season, and you're giving me too much advice, Mr. Assistant. You know I don't listen to you. Here's Piatti, not Platty, and a good ball forward here to Johnny. Johnny back to Piatti now. Can we keep this at 2-0? I feel like if we do concede a goal, we could be in a bit of trouble, because Toronto are a good side. It's a good ball in. It is going to be a goal. No, it's not. McMath comes out, and I don't know why he didn't shoot there, but here's Badgie on the ball. Carranza, I was looking for Carranza to make a run. He finally does make a run. Here's Carranza for a hat-trick, and he scores. And how can I drop him after this game? I don't know how long Sadiku is on international duty for, but Carranza has well and truly earned himself a start in the next game with that hat-trick. Wonderful ball. I thought the chance had gone. Carranza just held his run, and then he just went. He sat there. Defence was quite deep. And yeah, he beat the offside trap if there was an offside trap. It is 3-0. The boys are playing marvellous. We're going to drop some praise. 70th minute, I think we need to make some subs. And Pozuelo is absolutely knackered, isn't he? He hasn't done too much in this game. He's got 6.5 ratings. So Merrim is going to come on. And you'll notice he's got the little personalised instruction on. We just tell him to shoot more, basically. He's a striker. He's got a good shooting ability, so he's always got that PI on. Likewise, Kay, get forward and shoot and cross or whatever we're telling him to do. I don't even know what we're telling him to do. Dribble more, apparently. Great, that's what we're telling him to do. And one more sub, maybe. Shall we save Carranza's legs? I think we will. We'll give Rossi a run out. He hasn't had a run out this season, I don't think. This may well be his first appearance of the season for Giuseppe Rossi. 15 minutes remaining here at the Reesy Arena in Las Vegas. Reesy FC 3, Toronto FC 0. And they will remain top of the conference. There'll be 3 points clear of Cincinnati with a game in hand. We, of course, have 2 games in hand, even though we're 3 points clear of second place. I think it was Seattle. I might be wrong. I can't remember. I just read it and just my mind went blank. Silver's strike is saved. Alstor looking to get onto it, but Powder smashes it into row G, not row Z. That looked like row G to me. 3-0 here. We are in injury time. We are looking for a fourth. It would be nice not to concede and keep a clean sheet for once, because we do like conceding goals. Badgie looking for Rossi over the top. If that was Carranza, he might have been in, but Rossi is an old man now, and he needs ball to feet, not in behind. Here is Merrim on the ball. And look at Igor. He's gone. Look for him. He's been dispossessed here by Delgado. And here is Johnny now. It's a good opportunity here for Toronto FC. If they score, it's a shame. And they have. Still no clean sheet for us. It is 3-1. Toronto fighting back. A little too late for them. But it is 3-1. I mean, I'm very happy with the victory. Shame we couldn't keep that clean sheet right there. But it's a terrific win with a side which was, full of missing some key players. That's fantastic. There's confirmation. We are joint top still. Portland are on 40 points. It was San Jose, not Seattle, who were second originally. But Portland overlap, leapfrog them. That's the word I'm looking for. They leapfrogged them into second. and they're on 40 points, but we still have 3 games in hand on them, which is fantastic. It looks like the fans are very pleased as well, and that is good for me. We'll put some praise to Carranza, because he was terrific, wasn't he? And that was fantastic. Should we get to the schedule then? So let's have a look. I mean, another win in the bag for us. Still no clean sheet. No clean sheet since the Kansas City game 3 games ago. Not the end of the world, but just too many leaky goals. There's 2 clean sheets in however many games. What's that, about 12 games perhaps? So it's something we need to look at, do a bit of defensive training anyway, and we will come back probably around in July sometime. Let's have a look. FC Dallas will be around here in July. We'll see how we get on in the US Cup, who our opponents are. I think, what's that, about 7 games time is Dallas. If we've got a good cup game coming up, we'll show you that. If not, you'll be back for the FC Dallas game, who are the current holders of the MLS Cup. So guys, if you did enjoy that, make sure you leave a like on the video. Please subscribe to the channel if you're new here. Make sure you hit the little bell to be notified every time I upload a video. And this will be the last video now before Christmas, guys. So you're seeing this on Wednesday. I know I don't normally upload on a Wednesday. It was meant to be yesterday. I level with you, Monday night. Yeah, I just couldn't record. I couldn't record for whatever reason. But yeah. So guys, have a fantastic Christmas. It's going to be a bit weird for us all this year, including myself. Tier 4, not happy about it. Not seeing some family members, but it sucks. But you got to get on with it, haven't you? Hope you all have a fantastic Christmas and the restrictions haven't messed with your plans too much. And we'll see you after Christmas. I will be back next week, most probably Monday. Have a good Christmas. We'll see you next time here on Reesy FC. Bye bye.